Hey everyone, welcome back to Feast in the Middle East. I am on my cookbook signing circuit and I'm super excited. Why? Because I'm back here at the Armenian Food Festival and Bazaar here in San Francisco. It is annual every September and it is so popular that they make it 3 days long, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the food here is spectacular. You know why? I mean, I'm used to eating Middle Eastern food, Lebanese food, Palestinian food, but Armenians have a twist on everything and they have some of their own unique dishes. And if you haven't seen my previous coverage of this festival, I did a 3-part series. I'm gonna link it for you below. I highly recommend you watch it first. They were so sweet and friendly. They gave me a behind the scenes tour of what's going on in the kitchen. Wait till you see what they're cooking up this year. It is unbelievable. Mind-blowing what all of these ladies do for months on end to prepare for this food bazaar. So let's go and take a look right now.
These are the magical women that make this festival happen. The moms, grandmothers, and aunts that work behind the scenes for months creating these delicacies.
This is the behind the scenes.
This is behind the scenes?
Work, yeah. Last time they said, don't worry about it.
Wow.
You all look pretty.
Behind the scenes of the kufta meatballs. Kufta meat.
This is, the cracker of wheat and we have a stuffing meat inside.
Yes.
Then after I put the tomato sauce and broth to boil. Then after I put the raw one to boil. And they come just like that.
Another standout is the su boreg, made with silky sheets of pasta-like dough and stuffed with a cheesy, buttery filling. Speaking of butter, this dessert is a standout called shabayat. We have something similar to it in Arab cuisine, where you have buttery phyllo dough with a custardy-like filling topped with sugary syrup and pistachios. Then you have these lovely apple delights, which is like an Armenian apple turnover dusted with powdered sugar that melts in your mouth when you crunch into that first bite. There were literally countless trays of these goodies to feed the appetite of the thousands of people waiting in line to get their share of these homemade treats.
How long do all of you ladies spend preparing, making all of these sweets?
Almost 3-4 months.
3-4 months,
Yeah,
yes. Amazing woman, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody. Thank you. So this is the magic of the barbecue over here. Hi, how are you? How are your spices different than, for example, the ones they use in in Middle Eastern countries?
Each palate is slightly different. Some are more spicy, some are more minty, some are more sour, some are more sweet. We kind of mix it all together and have like a nice balance.
So what are your chief spices in seasoning the meat, would you say?
Aleppo pepper, salt, onion, garlic, and sometimes coriander.
By now, I was curious to taste the blend of spices he described, and I got more hungry by the second. I only had 20 minutes before my hours-long cookbook signing was going to start, so this was the perfect time to cram in as many Armenian delicacies as my stomach would allow. Now, if you love your veggies, don't worry, there are plenty of options for you too, from their sarma or stuffed grape leaves to imam bialdi, basically tender eggplant, stuffed with onions, garlic, peppers, and herbs, along with some beautiful stuffed bell peppers. I really had my appetite set on the buttery su boreg, but apparently so did everyone else.
Su boreg, everybody wanted the middle. It's like brownies. Sometimes they want the end, sometimes they want the middle.
To be honest, I was ready to go on a boreg binge at this point, as they also had another cheese and spinach variety, but I also had to pace myself to fit in some dessert. One dessert I had my eye on too was this Armenian apricot cake called perok, which actually went viral on social media during the COVID lockdowns.
Okay, you think I'm gonna go look at all that food and not get some myself? That's crazy, right? We're gonna start with the meatball because I remember it being so delicious. It's kind of like kebab, but it is it's like a big fat meatball with meat on the inside. So it's like a surprise meatball. It's not boring inside. Look at that. They shape it on the outside and the inside. I could see there's ground meat, ground beef with parsley. I see some onions in there, some spices. I can't wait to dig into this one. This looks amazing. Basically, you get this beautiful smoky flavor of cumin And the parsley gives it a bit of freshness. The meat is delicious. There's no gaminess whatsoever. I could eat this every day and never get sick of it. Now, my friend was telling me how boregs are the thing in Armenian culture. I had to get the spinach one. Look at this, is the spinach boreg. Look at the puff pastries. This is the, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's all flaky and buttery. And this spinach is calling my name with cheese, of course. Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is so good. Just spinach and butter and cheese and flaky pastry. I kid you not, I love donuts, but I would actually eat this over a donut any day of the week. Why don't they just have spinach boregs at Sunday masses? You know, they try to lure people with donuts. They should just put this instead. I think everyone will go to church. I think this will convert atheists to go to church. This right here. Oh my God. Oh. Now, this is su boreg because we need more butter and pastry in our lives. And somehow the Armenians seem to be experts at butter and pastry. Like, that's their thing. So let's take a nice little cross set. Oh, wow. So apparently they make this dough. It's paper thin. They roll it out in big sheets. And then they stuff it with cheese and spinach. It looks better than lasagna. Wow. Okay, and this su boreg, cheese and butter are the main stars. The cheese, I'm tasting feta cheese, like a little bit of zip, but then you get some melted cheese. I wonder what kind of cheese they use. Like Armenians, please tell me what kind of cheese you use in your su boreg, because this is incredible. Herbs really bring out that flavor, and those buttery sheets of dough. Like, look. You could see the butter glistening in between. I mean, this isn't something you would eat every day, but this is what makes life worth living, in my opinion. Because if you're not going to eat this once in a while, what on earth are you going to eat? You're not going to eat salad every day.
We know how much you guys love it. Eating a salad with us and just shaking a salad.
Now, they have their own meat called lule kebab. So it's kind of like juji kebab. Persians have their version. This looks spectacular. So look at that. It kind of looks like a sausage, to be honest, without the casing. Oh yeah. I love the spices that they use in Armenian cuisine. It's not in your face. It's like just right to bring out the ingredients. But they just have such a perfect hand with their spices. This is the perfect kind of cuisine to introduce to people that don't like heavy spices, but want everything very, very flavorful. The lule kebab is where you should start your adventure. You see that? Look at that. Look at that.
Okay, so these beautiful sweets, how long have you been working on them?
So the food, we started in April. We prepare everything and from scratch. It's all handmade with 20-25 ladies devoted to the church. They come every day and nobody complains. We have a very good environment. And I'm happy that everybody enjoys it.
Oh, we certainly enjoy it. Thank you for your hospitality.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna have to start with gata. Now, gata is like gata's like an Armenian cinnamon roll, but without the cinnamon. It's basically got sugar, butter, flour on the inside. It's like I guess it's similar to a croissant. You see that sugar butter filling? Let's see what it tastes like. It tastes like marzipan almost. Oh wow, this is very very dangerous. I could definitely get used to eating something like this every day. This is like warbat, but it's not. So this is the Armenian style. You see the cream on the inside? You get like a cross section to see what the cream looks like. There you go. Cream, butter. They're really good at cream, butter, and sugar. Oh. It's like a sweet custard. It's a dense, firm custard covered with buttery phyllo dough. And then this is their apricot. So apparently there's even an apricot named after the Armenians because they're prolific farmers. And their specialty is usually grapes and apricots. I can't wait to try this one. Oh my. This is like a thick, beautiful sort of pancake is what it tastes like, with this thick, oozy apricot jam that just busts through each bite. This is exceptional. The best for last. This one, the shabayat. It looks just like kanafa, but instead of cheese, it has eshta, or like a sweet cream in the middle. Of course, more butter and more sugar. Oh. This one was a surprise because it's so custardy. Nice custard flavor with the crunchy, buttery feel on top. Unbelievably delicious. Of course, there's no way I could have eaten all this food, all the better to take it home. Here's the deal. When you come to festivals like this, I hate to sound cheesy, but the food is made with love. These are recipes that have been passed down for generations. Every person takes pride in recreating them and sharing them with the community. So if there's a place in your area, whatever the ethnicity might be, I highly recommend you hit it up because you're going to be in for some of the most memorable tasting experiences of your life. If you want more content like this, please be sure to let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next festival.